Hybrid or long iron? What should we use? What's easy to hit? What should you have in your bag? Now I've got my 2-iron Stealth UDI here, and I've got a Stealth 19-degree hybrid. I'm going to hit both. We're going to hit a few. I'm going to see what I feel is easy to hit, what are the benefits, what are not the benefits, and we'll see how we go. So the first things first, I'm going to hit the Stealth 19-degree 3 hybrid, okay? So nice and easy, little wide sole, 19 degrees. It's got the Ventus 7S in it. We're going to hit some shots. I've got, on my screen here, I've got 220 metres, no wind, a little bit of wind set up 3 metres into us. I'm going to hit some shots. I'm going to see whether this is easier to hit than the long iron. And if it is or if it isn't, what are the benefits of having one? So here we go. So the first thing we do is I'm going to set up, see how we go. Okay. First swing of the day. How did that go? I hit that pretty much in the middle. It's probably carried around about the... There we go, carried 201 metres, 207 total. Not too bad. Gonna hit a couple more. Bowl speed 137. Smash factor 1.48. Felt great. Definitely nice and easy to hit. Now I've got this set up with a little bit of wind into us to see how it all goes, but the second one felt great as well. There we go, up on the green. Nice, hit it right in the middle. So this Stealth hybrid has got the V-steel sole. It's a little bit wider on the base than say a 2-iron or a 3-iron. Now what's the benefit of that? Well, the benefit of that is that you have much better turf interaction through the ground. So people struggle to get the ball in the air. They need better turf interaction. So when the sole hits the ground, that nice wide sole, it doesn't dig as much. There's more weight at the bottom of it and launches it higher into the air. It's a great benefit. So a lot of the time when we're club fitting, I will try to put, if their swing speeds are a little lower, we try to put them in a hybrid rather than a 2-iron or a 3-iron. Not a lot of sets these days come with traditional 3 and 2-iron. You'll see that when you're looking online or when you're going down to the golf shop, you'll see there's not a lot of, there's not a lot of 4, 3, 2-irons anymore. There's definitely no 1-irons out there anymore. And the reason for that is the technology's got so good. They can put it in a hybrid now. It makes it easier to get in the air. The golfer's going to benefit a lot more from that than not. The ball itself doesn't spin as much as it used to, so it launches a lot higher as well. So it's a little bit different these days than it used to be. You've got to have a really high club head speed and ball speed to get the ball in the air. So if you're struggling to get the golf ball in the air, we try to put you in a hybrid or a 5-wood or a 7-wood to get you going. So another one. Okay, I didn't hit that very well at all, so we'll see the difference here. I've hit that more out of the toe and high in the face, and look at that, still on the green. So definitely more forgiving than the old 2 and 3-iron that you would hit. But it felt great. That carried 194 metres, nice easy swing. We get one more and then we're going to hit the other one. That just feels so easy to hit. I've always used a long iron myself, but hitting those hybrids then, they feel so easy. The ball comes off nice and high. It's 19 degrees of loft. Ball pops up. If I was in a 2-iron or something, I would expect it to come in a lot lower. That carried 197, so it's really consistent. So I'm going to get rid of that now. I'm going to try my UDI TaylorMade Stealth iron. Now it's a 2-iron, it's 18 degrees of loft. I've got the Tensai X-Flex in it, so it's sort of a mid-launch, mid-spin shaft. It's more looks like your traditional iron, a little thicker top line than your standard 2 or 3 iron, but very, very nice looking club. So let's have a little go at this. Now straight away, that comes out a lot lower. a lot lower. I've hit that as good as I could hit it. Probably better than I hit the any of the hybrids. It's come out fantastic. We'll see what it's done here. It carried a little further. It spun a lot less. Certainly didn't launch as high. So now, why do we want it to launch high with a longer iron or a hybrid? It's because traditionally, if we're going into a long par 4 or a long par 3, or even a second shot into a par 5, it's great to hit the ball 200 metres. That's all well and good, but you've got to get the ball to stop on the green. If you can't get the ball to stop on the green, you know, it's going to roll over the back and get yourself into more trouble, or it may not clear the bunker, or it may not clear the front of the green, or it may not clear the water hazard you've got to go over. So that definitely came in a lot lower. I love using this club off the tee. For me, it comes out nice and low and I can get it chasing down the fairway. Oh, I hit that absolutely horrible. You know, still went okay, but I have a feeling if I was hitting the hybrid, I would certainly get a bit more performance out of that. So that carried, here we go, that's going to tell us it only carried 177 metres. So you can see the drop off there. So with the hybrid, when I hit a poor one, it carried about 5-6 metres less. That's carried 15, 20 metres less. Okay, so definitely not as easy to hit these long irons. Lovely, definitely comes out lower. Comes out great for me, but I feel like I've got to hit it pretty much perfect every time to get the most out of this long iron. That was great. Nice penetrating ball flight. It's coming a little lower. That's carried 200, it's gone 217. So it doesn't stop as quick as that hybrid as we were talking about. So, and it's only spinning at about 2800. So we're going to hit another one. And then we're just going to have a couple more hits of that hybrid to see the difference in carry versus total distance. I really, really like this club. Comes out great. I hit that in the bunker, but I love the feel of it. Comes out nice and low for me. So, you know, if that's something you're after, 3300, that carried 200 metres. So now we're going to go back into this hybrid. And as I said, if you're struggling to get into long par 4s and 2, or you've got long par 3s, or short par 5s, or you just simply need a shot that goes nice and high and stops for you, I think the hybrid is definitely the way to go. We're just going to see the difference between where it lands and where it stops. It's amazing how much higher this hybrid goes. That goes a good 10 to 15 feet higher when I hit it. It goes a long way in the air. So a difference between the carry and the total. Okay, there you go. So that's 10 metres from the time it lands and releases. My 2 iron is about 15 metres. Now the spin rate's still pretty similar, but it launches a lot higher. The ball speed's a little higher as well, so it's going to stop on the green. So if you're struggling with those long irons in your bag and you can't seem to get in the air, or you're slicing it a little bit, I definitely recommend having a go at a hybrid. And hybrids come all the way from 2 all the way down now to 5 and 6 hybrids. So if you're struggling to get the ball up, you're struggling, you're not being able to attack those greens like you used to, you're losing distance, definitely go to the hybrid. If you're a player that loves to hit a long iron, wants to hit a 2 iron off the tee or a 3 iron off the tee and get that ball chasing along the fairway to be safe, don't want to get the ball in the air, you have no trouble getting in the air, go the 2 iron. But there's benefits for both. I can see on courses where the greens are really firm and I need it to stop a bit quicker and there's not a lot of wind around, I'd probably go into a hybrid, the ball's going to stop. So it's worth having a tinker with, it's worth having a play with, but basically that's the difference between your hybrid and your long iron. The hybrid is a lot easier to hit. Your long iron's got benefits to it, but if you want something that's easy to hit, it's going to go higher and it's probably going to go further for you, jump into the hybrid. I hope that really helps, clears things up. If you've got any questions, let us know in the bar below. Don't forget to subscribe, hit the bell and all that. We're going to be doing lots of these, so I hope that helps your game. Good golfing.